As long as we live in ignorance, we will always be enemies to each other. Wood already touched by fire is not hard to ignite. The bridge is only repaired when someone falls into the water. A lie can run for a year, but the truth catches up in a day. After having traveled the entire world in search of happiness, you realize it was at your doorstep. You cannot hide smoke if you have started a fire. The footprints of people who walk together are never erased. Those who arrive at the river first find the cleanest water. He who follows the bees will not lack honey. A man does not wander far from where his corn is roasting. By copying everyone else all the time, the monkey one day cut its own throat. To make a mistake is to learn to know the way. When the mouse laughs at the cat, there is a hole nearby. The tongues of critics are like the legs of flies. They land on anything they find. Rams are admired where there are no bulls. A tiger does not need to proclaim its fierceness. Happiness requires something to do, something to love, and something to hope for. Until lions have their own historians, the hunting stories will always glorify the hunter. If you want to go fast, walk alone. If you want to go far, go together. When an old person dies, a library burns down. The hunter does not rub himself with grease and go to sleep next to the fire. Marriage is like a peanut. You have to break the shell to see what is inside. War drums are hunger drums. The river follows its course without waiting for the thirsty. The woman whose child has been eaten by a witch knows best the evils of witchcraft. Remember, if there is a storm, there will be a rainbow. He who wants rain must also accept the mud. If we educate a child, we prepare a man. If we educate a woman, we prepare the whole village. It takes a whole tribe to educate a child. Many small people, in small places, doing small things, can change the world. When the full moon loves you, why worry about the stars? What the old man sees sitting down, the young man cannot see standing up. A tree is known by its fruits. The person who points a finger at another has 3 fingers pointing back at themselves. What you no longer see in the eyes may be in the heart. The delicacy of gestures reveals the delicacy of feelings. If you have much, give some of your possessions. If you have little, give some of your heart. Not all who chased the zebra caught it, but he who caught it, chased it. Do not teach the paths of the forest to an old gorilla. The jailer is one more prisoner. He who speaks the truth never errs. If crocodiles eat their own eggs, what would they do with the flesh of a frog? He who asks questions is not a fool. The earth is not ours, it is a treasure we preserve for future generations. There is nowhere to hide on the surface of the water. Do not ask the hunter about his hunt if he returns with mushrooms. An army of sheep led by a lion will defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. Sex is a trap of nature to avoid extinction. The river fills with small streams. The owner of the house knows where his roof leaks. He who has not experienced it should not mock the one who drowned. He who listens to the voice of the elder is like a strong tree. He who covers his ears is like a branch in the wind. No matter how long a log stays in the water, it will never become a crocodile.